Hi there folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at this, which was featured actually in the last video where it went head to head with the Seiko Samurai. This is an ISO certified diver. It is, the serial number is a BN0191-80L. It's got the Eco Drive movement in it. Which Citizen are so good at. You know, I think that they're actually the masters of the solar powered watch. You know, their Eco Drive movement is fantastic. You shouldn't need to put a new capacitor in this probably for about 20 years. We'll get some measurements out of the way. We have a case width of 44mm without the crown. Including the crown, we're up at 47. We have a lug to lug height of 49mm. But there is a slight overhang from those male end links, so it's going to wear slightly wider than that as it conforms to your wrist. We have a 22mm lug width and a case thickness of 12mm. It's as you can see, that shape there is actually quite nice. Let's move in a little bit closer. There we go. We can have a look at that. I quite like the way that the bezel kind of angles inwards as well, which is quite good. Taking a look at the dial, we've got a sunburst dial with quite a deep circly effect going on in there, but yeah, it does actually pick up the light quite nicely. We've got the Citizen logo at the 12 o'clock position. At the 6 o'clock we've got the arrow for the divers, the Eco Drive divers 200 meters, which is your water resistance. We've got a date window at 3 o'clock, unframed. It's got a white background, so it's easily legible. And the way they've got that in there, I think it actually works quite well, as it's not a complete mismatch for the indice at the 9 o'clock. You got your double loom filled indice at 12. All the others are straight battens, apart from the one with a slight arrow tip at the 6 o'clock. Straightforward stick style hands, nice arrow head on the end of that, nice bright orange second hand. We've got a mixture of brushing and high polish. The only high polish on the case is this little bevel edged here, which is actually quite nice, and it does run through the full shoulders of the case right the way down to the other side, so that does actually follow through quite nicely. The bezel insert on this is aluminium, and while we're talking about the bezel, we will do the customary let's see what it's like. It's a 60 click. There is minimal play, there is a touch but not much. And there we go. Yep, not a bad feel to that at all. It's just enough resistance, so it's not difficult to use. I know my daughter in the previous video, she said she preferred this to the Samurai. Carrying on the side of the case there, we've got those crown guards. There is a screw down crown with some reasonable knurling in there, which is signed. Then we move around to the case back, where you've got your Citizen Eco Drive, and make sure that you don't do anything with this yourself. Take it to a repair centre if you need to, kind of thing, written on the bottom. But as you can see, that is screwed down. We have solid end links as well, which is nice to see, and radial brushing, or circular brushing I should say, on the case back. The bracelet is, again, it's a mixture of brushed and high polished. You've got brushed down the outer links and brushed down the centre with these little high polished facets in between, and some polishing going on down there as well. And we move down to your safety lock and the standard pressed clasp, which I guess you could expect at this price point, although it would be nice to see a milled clasp. The price of this is around about 200 British pounds. The loom on this, if you saw the other video, it didn't do that well against the Seiko, but then again, I guess you wouldn't expect it to. However, the loom on this is reasonably good. The hands were not particularly bright. They did fade out quite quickly, but they do hang in. They don't disappear completely. So if we get the lights down, we can have a look at that. And there we go, your traditional Citizen loom, and it is quite good. A little green dot at the top, the rest of it is blue. It is quite good, and it does last, you know, despite what I've just said. You know, you can see this through the night. It's just that when it was up against the Seiko just lasted, or stayed brighter a little bit longer, I should say. So yeah, I mean, it is good. I think it's good value for money, if I'm honest. There isn't really that much about this that I don't like. I would like to see, yeah, as I said a moment ago, I would like to see a milled clasp in there. Yeah, but I think we all would like that kind of thing. And you know, if it went to a sapphire crystal instead of the mineral that's in here, then yeah, it would be pretty good. But don't forget, with this, you are getting that yeah, super reliable eco drive movement. I mean, it is going to be a grab and go. You know, you're very rarely going to have to alter anything, and you know, until you get to needing to change the date. And on that subject, we will unscrew the crown, and we will have a look and see at what time the date changes over. So we will pull the crown out to the second position and stop. And we're not unscrewed yet. There we go. And we'll stop the movement, and then we will roll over and have a look and see where the date changes. Are we starting to go? There we go. We are at 25 past 11. We're starting to roll across. Getting round. There we go. Just around about 10 to midnight is where the date changes over. So yeah, that's pretty acceptable. That's not bad at all. Changing the time, no issues at all. You know, the movement in there, it's you know, nice and free moving. Push in and then screw down, and it screws down quite easily as well. And there you go, you see the second hand ticking away again. Okay, well, that is it for this Citizen diver. If you want to pick one of these up, I'll leave a link below. I picked this one up from Amazon, but you can get these at various outlets. They're all over the place, easy to get hold of. You can probably get a bit of a deal on them and get them for a bit less than the retail of $2.50. So yeah, hunt around. Don't just use the link, because it's not an affiliate link, you know, and I don't get anything for it. So yeah, hunt around. Okay, that's it for now. Citizen Eco Drive, ISO certified diver, 250 quid or less. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, that'd be great. And please subscribe to the channel. There is a giveaway coming up for 500 subscribers. And once that one is done, I will also be announcing the giveaway for 1,000 subscribers, which you want to come in for that, because that is going to be something quite special. And right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers for now.